From the four quarters of the earth they came, pilgrims united in devotion to the world's greatest sport. To represent the 16 competing countries, Brazil first, more than 300 London schoolboys marched in small companies behind the national flags. Tense in the waiting moments were Bobby Moore, George Cohen, Jackie Charlton, Jimmy Greaves, wondering no doubt if he was in match-winning form, Gordon Banks, Bobby Charlton, and England's opponents, a rather unknown quantity, Uruguay. Wembley was the only possible choice for the opening match of the World Cup finals. The biggest festival of the world's greatest sport was inaugurated by Her Majesty the Queen.
I am very pleased that this country is acting as host for the final phases of the World Cup. I welcome all our visitors and feel sure that we shall be seeing some fine football. It now gives me great pleasure to declare open the 8th World Football Championships.
In cup final and international style, the teams entered the arena. England in tracksuit tops. Horatio Troche presented his team to Her Majesty. The Duke wished good luck to John Connelly, Jimmy Greaves, Jackie Charlton, and their teammates. What a pleasing touch it was when England captain Bobby Moore presented the Queen with a bouquet. FIFA President Sir Stanley Rouse led the applause. Out in the middle, the captains met the Hungarian referee István Scholk. The toss gave Uruguay the advantage of playing with the sun behind them. England kicked from right to left. They adopted the 4-3-3 formation, hoping for that best of football tonics, an early goal. Bobby Moore and his men had the priceless advantage of playing at home, the big majority of the near 100,000 crowd rooting for them. Uruguay soon proved that they are worthy opponents of any team in the competition. Their early attacks didn't seriously trouble Gordon Banks. A corner to Uruguay. Experts said afterwards that for the connoisseur, it was fine football. For the man in the crowd, watching the play go from end to end only to produce nothing, it was almost exasperating. It was a relief when the whistle sounded half-time. Everybody hoped the second half would bring some goals. After the interval, it was Uruguay's turn to face the sun, now playing right to left. That early goal, for which England had hoped, was now 45 minutes overdue, and before long, Banks was called on to save. But now England were producing a fire and spirit lacking for most of the first half. The defensive part of their 4-3-3 formation still held firm. But whenever they put pressure on the South Americans, Uruguay's defense was rock solid. These very skillful men from across the Atlantic were undisturbed by the extra pace of England. The Uruguayan seized every chance to carry the ball into the English half. For the most part, both sides' defence was so good that neither goalkeeper had much work to do. England returned to the attack, only for Uruguay to escape immediate danger by giving away a corner. With the well-placed kick, goalkeeper Mazurkiev dealt easily, though halfback Jackie Charlton was slightly injured. When England attacked again, the shot went straight to the goalkeeper. Bad luck for England when a strong shot went over the bar. For a short time, it seemed that a goal must come. Then Uruguay sent the ball to the other end. Gordon Banks proved safe. For England, it was now a race against time. In the dying minutes of the game, one goal would surely have meant victory. But it was one of those games when goals just won't come. Corneli's header was a shade too high. And so it went on, till it was only a matter of seconds to the final whistle. Right to the end, both goals survived. Not once was the ball in either net. Disconsolately, England left the field. The best team that manager Alf Ramsey could muster was not good enough to win. Bobby Charlton, Moore and Stiles and all their teammates had not produced the expected form. Uruguay had proved to the crowd leaving the stadium that they are a powerful team in the World Cup.